Hi everyone, I'm Jamie Lavasser. I'm here today with Jason Abbott. And I asked Jason on to do a little segment with me regarding his experience with CBD hemp oil. And he was introduced to it by a fellow carpenter who my husband had given some CBD oil to for his ankle who was bothering him. And about 2 weeks later, he's like, you know what? My ankle's not hurting anymore. I wonder if it's the CBD. Well, yeah, it is the CBD that's helping it. So anyways, Jason was talking with this gentleman and he said, you know what, I'm going to try it. And you were interesting to me because I found out that you were like a football star back in the day in high school here locally.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure you had a lot of aches and pains and injuries with that. So tell us about that.
Yeah, well, obviously football is a physical sport, so I started playing when I was 7 years old all the way through high school, so it was constant, you know, in the trenches, just full contact all day, every day, and you know, at the time it was fine. I didn't really feel the effects of it. Once I started getting a little bit older, you know, the aches and pains were catching up to me, and I didn't heal so fast, and I've been out of school for 6 or 7 years now, but the pains haven't gone away. So, and then also I do carpentry for work, so I hurt my back doing that. So all of a sudden, here I am at 24 years old, and I can hardly move around. My back is hurting me, my knees are hurting, my ankles, and so I was introduced to the CBD oil, and I started taking it regularly. Immediately, my back pain went away almost overnight, and
Wow.
I felt that I was able to move a lot more freely. I was actually in so much pain at certain times I can hardly take like a deep breath.
Really?
So then, you know, I started taking it regularly, and it was helping me. And, you know, I realized how much it actually helped once I stopped taking it, because I went about 4 days when I forgot it at home and I didn't take it with me. And all of a sudden, my back started hurting again. I kind of started getting less productive at work. I was kind of grouchy, and I was like, what's going on with me? I'm not myself lately. I'm in a lot of pain. And I remembered, oh yeah, I got to take the CBD. So I went home that night. I took the full 40 milligram dose, and I took it first thing the next day. And the next day, it was like night and day. I felt so much better. The guys at work, they're like, what's going on with you? You seem like a whole new person. I'm like, the only thing that changed, it took a little while for it to hit me, but I thought the only thing that changed was that I took the CBD, and it just like overnight it's helped, and ever since then I've been taking it every morning, every night, and I'm not going to miss another routine of that. I don't want to go through that
I
again.
don't blame you.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, before CBD was introduced into your lifestyle, what did you take for your aches and pains?
A lot of Tylenol.
Okay.
Yeah, and ibuprofen.
Did it help?
I mean, yeah, it helped, but I didn't want to continually take it every day, and you know, I know that it's not healthy to continue to use it multiple times every day for extended periods of time. So at times I would kind of back off and just try to fight through the pain, you know, and not have to take as much of the medicine. But you know, as time went on, you know, and I started moving away from that and into the CBD, you know, I'm feeling the same effects health-wise, actually better effects, and I feel like it's a lot safer and more natural product. So.
Yeah, good for you, because it definitely is.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm very happy from it. Yeah,
great.
it helped me out tremendously, and I've actually I like it so much I can't stop talking about it at work, and the guys are like, what is this that you're always talking about? What is it? So I gave them a little bit a couple of days ago, actually. I let them try a little bit from my bottle, and this morning one of the guys, Gary, came up to me and he said, Jay, can I give you some money and take another dose of that CBD oil? And I was like, why, you had good effects from it? And he said, yeah, for the past few years, every morning I wake up, I have a stiff knee, and it's something for the first half hour to hour every morning. His knee is just inflamed, and it doesn't feel good. It takes him a while to get going. And he's like, this morning I woke up and I jumped out of bed, and I was like, what's going on? Something's different. And he realized that, you know, the CBD really works. So
Yeah.
pretty soon he'll be looking to purchase some, and same with another guy at work. He had the same type of results, and you know, it really works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it's so important to have, you know, people come on and tell their stories, because it really does work. And, you know, especially my husband's in construction, and the same thing, you know, those aches and pains getting up in the morning, he doesn't complain about those anymore. And the word kind of does travel through like these building sites, really, because every guy wants to know, what did this guy do? He doesn't have the same aches and pains that all of us, you know, construction workers have. So, I mean, it's great. I'm so glad that it's working for you, because, you know, at such a young age, 24 years old, to have all these aches and pains and to be medicating yourself with those anti-inflammatories over the counter, whether it's Tylenol or Advil, you know, it does cause damage over time. And like you were saying, you were worried about it, like so many people are. So to have a safe, natural alternative to that, you know, is wonderful, because you don't have to worry about taking CBD for a long period of time. It's natural. It's from the earth. You know, we've been using this as medicine for 6,000 years, you know, and now it's back in the, you know, use in the general public.
Yeah.
You know, so
As it should be.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
And I just can't wait to see how many other people, you know, jump on board and, you know, realize that this is the natural alternative to those over-the-counter anti-inflammatories. But I want to thank you so much for coming on and telling your story, because I think it'll give hope to other people out there, knowing that there is a safe, natural alternative to our over-the-counter anti-inflammatories that we've become so dependent on in this country over the years. So again, thank you so much, Jason.
My pleasure.
And good luck.
Thank you very much.